Hello, 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 Spotty here. Today we'll be reading a story from The Birds and Their Songs. The title is called The Birds and I by Liberty H. Bradley. Hmm. Apparently this person lived from 1858 to, well, I don't know what year it is. It's left a blank. Apparently he's still alive. He has written many stories on nature and outdoor life. He was the chairman of the Commissionary of Country Life appointed by Roosevelt. We'll see what happens in the story. Let us begin, shall we? The springtime belongs to the birds and me. We own it. We know when the mayflowers and the buttercups bloom. We know when the first frogs peep. We catch the awakening of the woods. We are wet by the warm April showers. We go where we will, and we are companions. Every tree and brook and blade of grass is ours, and our hearts are full of songs. There are boys who kill the birds and girls who want to catch them and put them into cages, and there are others who steal their eggs. The birds are not partners with them, they are only servants. Birds, like people, sing for their friends, not for their masters. I am sure that one cannot think of the springtime and the flowers if his heart is always set upon killing or catching something. We are happy when we are free, and so are the birds. The birds and I get acquainted all over again every spring. They have seen strange lands in the winter, and all the brooks and the woods have been covered with snow. So we run and romp together, and find all the nooks and crannies in which we had half forgotten since October. The birds remember the old places. The wrens pull the sticks from the old hollow rail, and seem to be wild with joy to see the places again. They must be the same wrens that were here last year, for strangers could not make so much fuss over an old rail. The bluebirds and whales look into every crack and corner for a place in which to build, and the robins and chipping sparrows explore every tree in the old orchards. If the birds want to live with us, we should encourage them. The first thing to do is to leave them alone. Let them be as free from danger and fear as you and I. Take the hammer off their old gun. Give Pussy so much to eat that she will not care to hunt for birds, and keep away the boys who steal eggs and who carry slingshots and throw stones. Plant trees and bushes about the borders of the place, and let some of them at least grow into tangles, and let even in the backyard the wary catbird may make it its home. An interesting story. Even though the language is vastly different as you go through years of this book. There's another book I want to read, but we'll see what happens in the future. It's by a certain someone named Jack London. It's another book I managed to sneak out of the hidden library when the hermit was... I don't know what the hermit is at. The hermit must be really deep into the library. I don't know how he or she got the quests out in the Adventurers Guild, but I'm gonna need your help to cleanse all the library and to make it free, and I don't know what may happen, but we'll see what happens if I can get to this story. And if we can make progress, I mean to make a little miniature versions of myself to march with crossbows and muskets and whatever sticks and stones I have out here. Whatever I can build. Okay, see ya!